His stuff is absolutely electric. RiverRyan.
He has shown just electric stuff, and that's because of the intense and extreme athleticism that he has.
RiverRyan, hands down, no doubt about it, not my opinion. I have asked several different people in the organization. Hands down, the best athlete of any pitcher in the Dodgers organization. We see a lot of times position players have to pitch, but if one of the pitchers on staff had to play shortstop, who would it be?
Oh, RiverRyan.
Oh, River.
No doubt.
Okay.
Oh, he's again, like he might be a better athlete than Aaron. That might have been a better question, but he's a freak. He really is. Like I would put him out at shortstop, I think, any day of the week. And I know a lot of guys would definitely agree with me on that, but he could do it. He could definitely do it.
RiverRyan is that kind of athlete. He has that kind of swag to him, and he has a lot of electricity. Dodgers fans are going to love this guy. They love their stars, and RiverRyan has a rock star type personality.
He has really good, really amazing stuff, and in the past he's shown a lot of good swing and miss stuff.
Well, I believe the stuff's there. I just gotta, get better at controlling counts, getting ahead in counts. That's been kind of my biggest setback right now, and that's been a main focus of, going through my bullpens into my starts is getting ahead in counts. And when that happens, it's a lot easier to pitch in 1-2 versus 2-1 counts.
RiverRyan is an electric pitcher. Spent just about all of his season last year in AA Tulsa. Did get a few starts in AAA Oklahoma City, just a really small sample size towards the end of last season. But really looking at him in AA as well, he's one of those guys where, man, I think even the stuff that he has, I think he can even elevate the strikeout total that what he had at AA. In the past, it's been 12, 14. Even at AAA last year, it was 15 strikeouts per 9. And I think last year with his strikeout total per 9 of 9 in AA Tulsa, I think that can even be elevated, and that might be a little bit deceptive to how good of the stuff that RiverRyan has.
Yeah, his strikeouts per 9 went down a little bit at the AA level from 9.06. In 2022, it was 12.83. At the low A level, at the single A level, it was 14.14. And then at the AA level, last year it was 9.06. That's strikeouts per 9. But, Austin, if you look at what happened to his home runs per 9, they went all the way below 1. His stuff is already major league ready, but it's just refining and honing in all of those types of things that will actually translate to major league success. And so if I were to say, hey, what's the one thing to reach his potential as a major leaguer, that would be it. Get the walks per 9 under 3, keep the strikeouts per 9 right around 10, and the home runs per 9 right around that .74 per game. So yes, RiverRyan, this is another young man that has hit 99 miles an hour. He has, the high riding fastball, the slider, the changeup, and the curveball. And by the way, he is an elite athlete.
It was fun, hitting is great, but unfortunately the pitching side, when I got traded to the Dodgers, they were just like, no, we're just going to have you pitch. We're not going to hit anymore. But
yep. Okay, so the business side of things, you got to introduce to that pretty fast. Talk about the trade, what that was like for you. I know that's always an interesting deal.
Yeah, absolutely. My brother got traded. That was I called him when I got traded because he had been traded a couple times already. So I just wanted to see, what happened on his day, what his train of thought was, what did he do? So that helped me when I talked to him on what to do during the.
His brother, RiverRyan, is already in AAA baseball.
Oh man, I've looked up to my brother my whole life, man. He's been playing pro ball for a while now, and being able to play with my dad and brother in high school was, something I'll never forget. It was a dream come true being able to do that. Not many people get to live out that dream, and I was able to. So
this young man, he sees the minor leagues as just a path to the major leagues.
You can learn a lot watching these guys play, man. It's, a lot of us have those, high riding fastballs and a lot of similar off-speed stuff, and you can just watch and learn how to beat hitters, well before your start day.
Even though he's getting up there in age a little bit, there isn't a ton of mileage on his arm. Right now, he is not eligible for the Rule 5 draft, so he's not on the Dodgers 40-man roster, so he's not on the immediate list to be called up.
Try to learn as much as I can this year and, keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully make it to the big leagues by the end of the year. That'd be amazing.
Even though he is not on the 40-man, I think Dodgers fans should watch out for him. You talk throughout this system, you talk about guys that the organization believes in. You talk about guys that a lot of the coaches in the system believe in a ton. They are going to point to RiverRyan.
2 well above average breaking balls. The curveball is a devastating pitch, it created over 40% miss this past year. The slider was something that he developed in 21 and then continued to refine this past year, and that was a large portion of where he would spend his bandwidth throughout the year in terms of decreasing variability with the movement that when it comes out of his hand. And as soon as he put together that, I mean, he was throwing his slider just as much as he was throwing his fastball at times. I mean, it's 35% plus to both left and right, and it's 88 to 90. It's been up to 94. You got a little behind that one, but at 88 to 90 with bullet shape, throws it in zone a ton, creates a ton of chase, gets a lot of swings, off barrel contact, creates the miss he needs to. And then not to mention, he has another changeup that moves in the completely opposite direction. And on top of that, his fastball is up to 101 this year. So, you put all that together, it's as a hitter, it makes it really hard.
So you have to keep an eye out for him, whether that is in a starter type role, which he has come up with, or if they kind of like Nick Frasso, have to find some sort of way to put him into the major league level just because of the talent that he has. They'll find a way to put him in. I think he just has that much talent to do so.